You finished all your stretching, you're nice and warmed up and ready to go. You're eyeing up the 40s, you get up to go grab them, and boom. You got Joe standing in front of the rack doing lateral raises. Well, that's something you would never have to worry about if you had a home gym. While there may be plenty of pros to having a home gym, there's also several cons as well that people don't talk about that I had to find out through building my own home gym. So let's go ahead and dive into both sides, talk about the pros and the cons of building your own home gym. If you guys don't know me, my name's Noah Nellis, a wannabe fitness influencer who was once crowned king by the ants that ruled my parents' driveway. There's many things that hold us back from building home gyms, and one of my main concerns was not only the space that it was going to take up, but where I was going to put the home gym in general. The best place that I had was in my garage, but I live in Florida and it is incredibly hot outside. I don't know what garages are like elsewhere, but garages here in Florida are not insulated, and it's sometimes even hotter than it is outside and definitely more humid. So you can walk into your garage and immediately be sweating. And if you're from Florida, you definitely understand what I'm talking about. So the first battle that you have to overcome with having a home gym in a place that's super hot is dealing with the heat. And on the flip side, if you live somewhere that gets super cold during the winter, you also have to deal with that as well. And while I decided to build my home gym inside of my garage, not everybody has space like a garage to put their home gym in. Maybe they still live with their parents, or they live in an apartment that doesn't have gym amenities. You have to figure out something else. So you're going to have to dedicate a specific space in your home to go ahead and set up this home gym. Once you have that area picked out, definitely pick a larger area than you think that you need. Hopefully you have relatively high ceilings if you want to put a power rack or anything like that in there. And the reason I say you should plan for more space is because we always like to upgrade when we have home gyms, which is another con, is you're always buying new things, adding to the home gym, which is a great feeling, and you get new workouts that you can do, and you have different attachments and all sorts of cool things, but it does cost money and you have to pay for it. Which brings me to my third point, is the cost of building a home gym. And while you can build a budget home gym, some things are just essential. For me, I would at least need a power rack and a bench, a barbell and plates to go along with it, and then maybe some adjustable dumbbells just to get started. Even if you bought all these things used, you're still looking at more than the cost of a year's membership at a normal commercial gym. So it's definitely something that you have to think about and make sure it's the right financial decision for you. These initial points are things that everybody thinks about. So let's go ahead and talk about some things that people aren't talking about. You got all your new equipment set up and you're ready to do some bench press. So you hop on, load up some plates, lift it off the rack, and then you realize you don't have a spotter. And at least for me, there's nobody around that I can ask to spot me either. Some of you may have siblings or significant others that you can ask for a spot, but not everybody does, so that is definitely something to consider that nobody really talks about. Not only will you not have a spotter, but you don't have anybody to encourage you to push yourself harder, and you might become complacent as well. I know this definitely happened for me at different points throughout my fitness journey, and it's definitely a little bit more difficult when nobody's watching to push yourself super hard. So the accountability is all on you to keep pushing and growing in your home gym. And one thing that I want to note about your equipment and upgrading is that you're never going to feel satisfied or like you have enough. Think about all the different equipment that you have at a commercial gym that you have access to for a small monthly fee. You're not going to have that same equipment in a home gym. You're not going to have a leg press or a hack squat or a preacher curl. You're going to have to find new ways to do different workouts that hit the same muscles. And while this can be new and exciting to do these workouts to try and hit those muscles, sometimes you just want to be able to hop on a machine and do a workout that hits a specific muscle. So I would definitely say that that is a big con, that you're not going to have the wide range of equipment that you would normally have at a commercial gym. And the last thing that people don't talk about is that you get distracted. You're in your own home where you can binge Netflix, or you can go and work on something else, grab something to eat, drink, whatever the case may be. Maybe you need to go walk the dog. It is incredibly easy to get distracted when you're working out in your own home. So this falls back to that accountability. Holding yourself accountable, make sure you are pushing yourself in your home gym. And even though you might not have a specific time that you're going to the gym anymore because it's now 24/7, you still need to make sure you are hitting the gym often enough that you can see those gains. So let's dance over to La La Land and go ahead and talk about the pros of having a home gym. My favorite part about this video, because I have a home gym. So let's talk about it. So as long as you're not buying new equipment every single month, you're not going to have any reoccurring cost every month, and lots of commercial gyms have annual fees as well. It could be several $100s that you're not expecting to pay. Building a home gym could potentially be a one-time fee, and then you don't have to really replace equipment for a very, very long time. Not only will you not have to replace it, but they also have really good resale value. And while you may have to walk a couple steps in order to get to your home gym, you don't have to walk to your car and drive all the way to the gym anymore. So you can definitely cut out some time by not having to drive to the gym, which I know personally is one of the main reasons that I built my home gym, was so that I could save at least an hour, if not more, every single time I wanted to work out. And no, it doesn't take me an hour to drive to the gym. It was about a 15 to 20 minute drive, but that 20 minutes on each side of my workout added up a little bit. I'd stand around and talk a little bit more, and it would always inflate the time of my workout. And sometimes I wouldn't even get that great of a workout in because I was too busy doing social hours. So that's the next point, is that you don't have to deal with anybody. And that includes not having to deal with the guy doing lateral raises right in front of the rack. So you no longer have to worry about gym etiquette. You can do whatever you want in your home gym. This includes singing and dancing and taking your shirt off and doing absolutely anything that you desire. Building a home gym is going to cut out a lot of the excuses that you might have to not go to the gym. Oh, you have to drive, oh, you have other things to do. The workout is going to be quick, it's going to be efficient, so get off your lazy ass and get to work. My all-time favorite pro is not having to see an old man undressing in the locker room or the dress room or the sauna. No more hairy, naked old men to see. And while some of this may be a con to some of you, personally, that is a big pro for me. You also don't have to worry about what you wear to the gym. You can wear stringer tees, you can go no shirt, no shorts, whatever you feel like doing that day. You can work out in whatever is comfortable. And while you may have a friend that is a little gym shy and doesn't want to go work out in front of a bunch of people, you can invite them over to your house where they'd be nice and comfortable, and you can start to train them up a little bit, and there is a great satisfaction in that as well. So you can throw little gym parties with your gym bros. You don't have to worry about them paying for a day pass or anything like that. I'm sure there are plenty more pros and cons to going to commercial gym versus having a home gym. Let me know down in the comments below what I'm missing here. If you guys haven't already, go ahead and like the video, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys next time.